That was me not so long ago.
Well, I suppose I can help you with that. It lets you access all of it.
Person who knew nothing about trading stocks managed to make $2 million in the stock market in just 1 week. I became the best employee at the exchange. My achievements got media coverage, and financial mogul Mike approached me with a job offer at his company. I didn't refuse and agreed to Mike's proposal. The reason I was able to accomplish all of this was actually thanks to a pill that could unlock brain potential. I remembered John, who gave me the drug, mentioning there would be side effects. I pulled out John's customer list and called people who had bought the pills to ask if they experienced any side effects, but strangely enough, everyone I managed to contact had already died. I started getting scared. I didn't want to die. Desperately, I dialed the last number on the list. To my surprise, the person was still alive. I breathed a brief sigh of relief and arranged to meet them at a nearby restaurant. The person looked extremely haggard. Before I could even speak, they warned me to stop taking the pills immediately. While the drug could activate 100% of the brain, it also drastically consumed a person's lifespan. Long-term use would lead to death very quickly. I felt devastated after hearing this because all my current achievements were thanks to the pills. So I decided not to stop taking them, but I had to find a solution. I spent a huge amount of money to buy a laboratory and assembled an elite team specifically to research the drug's components and find ways to improve the pills. By this time, I had joined Mike's company. With the help of the pills, I quickly learned all of Mike's business tactics. I felt it was time to leave, so I decisively chose to resign and prepared to start my own company. Using the knowledge I learned from Mike, I quickly grew my company and even became Mike's competitor at one point. But this soon caused Mike's displeasure. Since I used to be his employee, Mike felt that all my skills came from learning from him. So Mike came to visit me and aggressively threatened me to shut down my company immediately. He also revealed my secret. It turned out Mike already knew about it.
I think we both know where it's headed if you can maintain. Have you asked yourself what you're going to do when you run out?
He had known all along that I was taking drugs and had used his connections to shut down my pill research facility. Mike threatened that if I didn't close my company, I would never get pills again. He was very confident because he knew that without the drug, I was just an ordinary person. But after hearing this, my expression didn't change at all.
The van's gonna rear in that taxi.
What?
The driver's distracted. He's texting. He's going 30 miles an hour. He's 60 feet to stop. He doesn't have room.
What van?
Mike's mind went blank. Just as he was about to say something, I suddenly placed my hand on his heart. With just a casual touch, I could tell Mike had heart disease and was only staying alive thanks to an artificial heart. Mike's face turned ugly after hearing this. I told him that if I hadn't resigned back then, our positions would be reversed. This series of statements left Mike speechless. He took a deep breath, got in his car, and prepared to leave. I had been prepared all along. Mike did indeed shut down my research facility, but that was only one of them. The super pill had been successfully improved long ago. My brain will now remain at 100% capacity forever.